Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie, and today I'm doing your general September 2020 reading. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate with every Virgo out there. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Sometimes it's just not our message. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share the video. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, and thanks for being here. So, Virgo, instantly when I got into this reading, I felt moving. Some of you are moving into a new home, like an actual physical home. Some of you are moving entire locations. The overall energy that came out was journey. And I'll get into the rest of it here. So, we also had broken heart at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this is not only a journey, or like a physical journey into a new place, but it's a journey spiritually. You are moving through heartbreak and some life-changing experiences, and it's like you're kind of going within as well to figure out how to move forward from that situation. So what we had was the Sun, which is a beautiful start to the reading. This is the happiest card in the deck. This is things being illuminated. You know, you're able to see clearly. Joy, passion, enlightenment. Beautiful energy to start. It was clarified by justice, which is karmic scales balancing. Any wrongdoings towards you have been righted. Kind of just things evening out, basically. And next we had the Four of Wands come out, which is, again, about a foundation. It could represent engagements or marriage. I don't always get that with this deck, with this card. It looks like they're just celebrating. This could be you moving and reconnecting with people or connecting with new people into a new community. This card also usually represents 1111, so that may be something that you're seeing. That was clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, which is all about building something, nurturing it, helping it grow. Pentacles represent money, energy, time, things like that. So a lot of you may be saving or building some kind of business or financial opportunity. I feel like a lot of you are watching your money grow, though, like actual finances. And it's because you've been saving. If you look, he's just kind of standing there looking at the pentacles. So then we had the Two of Swords come out, and this is where it kind of picks up on some old energy that we had. The Two of Swords is about having to make a decision, but not having all of the facts or the visual representation, I guess, to make that decision. You have to kind of rely on your intuition in order to figure out which way to go. And some of you are struggling with that. Some of you... Sorry, and if I'm breathing really heavy, I'm sorry. I feel better. I was really sick, but it's just really hot in my house right now for some reason. So, anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. Some of you are struggling with this decision. One minute you feel like, okay, yes. Let's say it's about moving. Yes, I know where I'm going to move. I know exactly, you know, where I want to be, what community. I have the funds set aside for this place. And then in the next minute, you're kind of overanalyzing the move and talking yourself out of it. So you'll start thinking of ways to stay and make it work where you're at. We have the Ten of Wands clarifying the Two of Swords, as well as the Six of Cups. Ten of Wands represents burdens, challenging times, heavy weight, you know, the weight of the world on your shoulders. So you're kind of just bogged down by bullshit, really. But it's the end of that. So it's like you're ready to drop these burdens off and just be free. If you look at the Journey card, she looks free. Like, okay, finally the chains are broken and I can move. Six of Cups can either represent somebody from the past coming back to offer some kind of... I hear a lot of people reference love, but I feel like that's so corny to say. And no offense to anybody who does that. I've done it before. I feel like it's more of like just a connection. This is somebody just wanting to reach out from the past. It doesn't have to be in love. Although we did have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck here. This could also be you having memories of the past. And I feel like that's what it is. I feel like a lot of you are remembering good times, and it's keeping you from being able to move forward. Because I don't feel like the good times are worth what you go through. The Six of Cups doesn't equal up to the Ten of Wands, if you know what I'm saying. It's just not, the pros don't outweigh the cons. And so when you're talking yourself out of making this move, whatever it may be, if you're not moving locations, if let's say you're going back to school, if you're struggling with that decision, it's almost like because you're hoping that this situation from the past just magically changes. And that's, we'd like to think that, right? We'd like to think, oh, I can do a little spell, or I can just speak it into existence and it'll change. That doesn't work. People have free will. So, and I highly recommend not fucking with people's free will. So, you know, it's better to just focus that energy back on you. So if you moving into the next phase of your life is the best thing for you to do, that's what Spirit's saying right now. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is an abundant new beginning. This is a solid foundation. Look at the roots there. And it's clarified by the Emperor. The Emperor, like, how much more solid can you be? This is someone who runs a kingdom. This is somebody who makes decisions and has people that he orders around to do work for him. The Emperor is highly respected and protected, and, you know, it's a very powerful energy. This is somebody you don't want to mess with. This is somebody who is also respected because of how they treat people, right? The most powerful leaders are powerful because they have some level of respect. Now, that can be debatable because we have some that, you know, I won't get into that. But anyway, the true leaders are respected by their people because they treat people fairly. You know, like we have Justice here. They treat people with honor and respect and dignity. Treating the janitor like you would the CEO of a company. That type of person is the Emperor. So, what all that tells me with the Ace of Pentacles is you have all that power in you. You have to do it for yourself. You have to realize that yourself. And you talking yourself out of it because of this broken heart is keeping you from manifesting the freedom that you want. And then as I'm looking at this, right underneath it was the first chakra, Archangel Michael. So you could call upon Archangel Michael. And it's funny because when I saw 11 here, when I referenced the 1111, I saw 911. And I know we're coming into September, right? So 911 is a card that, not a card, a number that a lot of people say represents Archangel Michael. So that may be something that you're seeing, or you may be hearing a lot about Archangel Michael. All that means is that he's coming to you, and it's okay to talk to him. The first chakra is your root chakra. This is all about being grounded, being solid, you know, having a firm foundation within yourself. So it just kind of goes back into this rooted energy of knowing who you are, knowing what you want in life, knowing what you're not going to deal with, and moving from that and staying firm and solid on that, you know? And the next card that came out was the Seven of Pentacles. Again, that's just a confirmation for me that you are building, you are growing. Look at this. And it was clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. This is the wheel moving in your favor. This is things working out the way that they should be. You may be noticing that whereas in the past you struggled with certain things. You may have struggled finding a job, or you may have struggled with money, or you may have struggled with finding a place to live. But now it's like things are kind of working out without a hitch. You know, things are starting to smooth out, and you're noticing, damn, I didn't have to go through a whole lot of bullshit to find this place to live. I didn't have to work 70 hours this week to make a decent wage that I can live on. Money may just be coming in from different places. I know we have, you know, a lot of people have had struggles financially throughout this pandemic. But I've heard from a lot of people that they've been blessed because they've, you know, had time with their families, but they've also gotten some kind of financial, what's the word I'm looking for? Some stability, some kind of stability. A lot of people are struggling though, so I'm not taking away from that. I'm just saying different parts of the journey, I guess. So the next card that came out was the Six of Cups again. Clarified by the Six of Swords and the Five of Cups. Okay, so what this is telling me, these two together specifically, the Six of Cups is about leaving a situation that's been turbulent, toxic. Think of like really rough waters, and it's kind of like you're getting away to safety. If you look, there's a man, a woman, and a child here. And I always think of the Titanic when I see this card, and I think about those lifeboats that the people had to get on to get away from. They left everything behind. So I feel like this is the energy that you're in. This is one of these decisions that you have to make. You feel like you're going to have to leave everything behind, and that's why there's Five of Cups here. But you're only looking at 3 cups. You're not seeing these 2 that are back here that are blessings. So you're not leaving everything behind. You're just leaving behind the toxic shit. You're taking your blessings, your knowledge, your newfound zest for life, your freedom is in these 2 cups. So don't hold yourself back, you know. We also had Death at the bottom of the deck, which is a transformation. So when we go through a death and a rebirth, we lose parts of ourselves because they can't come with us. They don't resonate with the next level of our life. I know for me, I'm glad the 18-year-old Stephanie is not living this life, because she wouldn't make it. So sometimes we have to leave those versions of ourselves in the past. Sometimes we have to leave other people in the past in order to move forward in a healthier place. So I'm going to pull a couple guidance cards here. And I'm going to try not to run my mouth forever on this reading. I hope this resonates. If it does, make sure to subscribe. I do appreciate it tremendously. You guys keep me going. Alright, let's see. I haven't used this deck in a while. This is the Work Your Light deck by Kyle Gray. But I feel like, and it's funny because I pulled this deck out before I realized that Archangel Michael was here, but I feel like a lot of you are having ascended masters come to you, and an ascended master is going to be like Jesus or Archangel Michael, Archangel Paul, Gabriel. They're coming to you for reassurance and guidance. What guidance do we have for Virgos for the month of September 2019? Y'all, hold up. Can I zoom in? I don't know if I can. Yes, I can. Do y'all see that shit? Wow, if that wasn't deliberate. Oof. Archangel Michael. So definitely call on Archangel Michael. He is here. Faux show. It says, trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Y'all, surrender. I have such the hardest time explaining surrendering to people because I don't even fully understand how I have been able to do it. All that I know is I just started putting my faith in the universe and in Archangel Michael. He was a big influence in my spiritual awakening. And I just started putting my problems to them, saying, you know what, universe? You take this and you deal with it how you see fit. Just make sure it's gentle and I can handle it. Because I can't control this shit no more. I can't have my hand everywhere. And then things just start to flow. It's very difficult to explain. One day I'll sit down and I'll write out, you know, practical things that I did. But everybody's journey is different. So whatever works for you, you know, as long as you're paying attention and listening. For real, if you're seeing 9/11, that's a big sign that he's around. Or if you're hearing like police sirens. When he was around me, I'd feel tingles in my shoulders. Like almost like if you sit on your legs too long and they fall asleep. I would feel that on my shoulders when I knew he was around. So you may be seeing some of those. Any guidance for Virgos, September 2020. I feel like I said 2019 earlier. I might have. Metamorphosis. That's just you transforming. You're ascending. You're coming into the better version of yourself. And in order to do that, you have got to let go of fear and worry. And I know how hard that is. Call on Archangel Michael. There's a reason that I noticed that card and then this came out. Call on him. Call on your ancestors, your spirit guides, you know, God, whatever you believe. Because you're being guided and you're not doing this by yourself. So, anyway, I'm going to leave that with you guys. I hope it resonates. If it does, make sure to subscribe and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.